believe this is the round 1 of gold. We have Will versus KzN. Stairs? That is a fast attack, and that is also an all clear. Now you're gonna learn why you shouldn't always go for the first all clear you see. So certainly he can, Will can send a fast attack with this all clear, and KzN has a response, and that's an offset. Sometimes it is better to just skip the all clear and build the chain, especially if it's not a very fast all clear. So that early decision cost Will the game. I usually commentate the lower brackets, which is why I tend to point out like the advantages of them. Because I want to, you know, you want to reward people for doing something cool before you start introducing like the downsides of the cool thing they just did. KzN building pretty neatly. Wasn't able to respond to that attack in time though. Able to safely dig down to their main chain with a very efficient 2-chain dig. That was very clean.
Regret this. Big victory.
Big victory indeed. Will has a very interesting style of building. Goes for the all clear again. It's like weird because like a high enough, I guess like if you get enough for a 4-chain, you're likely to get an all clear. It's like weird. KzN was able to stall that in order to get the counter chain.
Regret this. Big victory.
Is that Will's strategy? Just fish for all clears. We have a 7 here. It's not likely to result in an all clear. I don't see the point in continuing to vie for one. Wow. That was a tough 1-chain. Very risky extension. Pretty high up. Try to figure out how he's gonna fix that chain. Okay, so he's got it all the way down. KzN also has their 10, possibly higher. I believe it's like an 11. No, 10.
You'll regret this. Big victory.
It looked like an 11, but it exploded a lot more. See, we got another one. Just didn't have the... Oh! This time it's Will who misses it! Curious! I didn't expect that. Yeah, it's tough out here, though. Just didn't have the pieces to set off the chain that they wanted to set off. KzN building their transition before building out the rest of their base. So that trigger's pretty high up now, but now we built up to reach to it. I think those purples might cut the thing, or KzN doesn't have the yellow on top to finish out the chain. The purples are gonna do it, and that's the full chain. Let's see what Will has in stock for us. Will seems to be running into a little bit of trouble. That's pretty tough. Fortunately, that's gonna cut. I mean, even if it didn't cut, that was still a 13 you had to respond to. Will's taken 0 games so far, so if we've had the what is it, the pattern? Where it's like you put your opponents on the ropes, so they're gonna start making you work for that last victory. We'll see how that goes, and it doesn't happen. It's an 8 chain into an all clear, and Will just hangs it up. That's a pretty brutal loss, but also, you know, just kind of demonstrates the strength of KzN as a player. Good chaining, good responses, just good reflexes all around, adaptable. I thought the all clear finding was pretty cool though. Like the high success rate of finding all clears, I thought that was pretty interesting. I hope you don't mind me filling in this extra time because, you know, we don't want you to know it's an 0 and 7 just by looking at the length of the video. Overall, Will, I think that the opener is cool, but like being able to transition that opener into some more standardized chaining forms would probably make your chains a little bit more unpredictable while making them longer and still feasible as like fighting chains. You also need to be attacking in the mid game by converting parts of your chain into a harassment chain. That's the words that I would leave off with. But anyway, moving on to the next one. Good job, guys.